Hello.
Hello.
Yes,
Very,
sir.
very good
Recording
evening,
started.
sir.
Good evening. Good evening.
Oh, how are you, sir?
I am fine, sir. Thank you. And what about you?
Oh, I am also fantastic and and energetic at the present moment. And if you have no any objection, so I would like to know about yourself because it is our first conversation through this app by the video call. So it is necessary to know about to each other according the introduction, and after that we start our generally conversation, whatever we want to discuss.
Yes, sir. Sure, sure. Sir, my name is Osama. I am from Bihar. Currently, I pursuing BSc, and apart from that, I also teach in private school where I teach science subject, and
Oh,
simultaneously I run a YouTube channel. My channel name is Osama English, where I used to upload conversation type videos and grammar portion from English tips and tricks, all about English spoken. And my hobby include I am very much fond of listening poetry, Hindi poetry, Urdu poetry, and playing carom board. That's all about me, sir.
oh, it's very, very fantastic, sir. It's a great pleasure for me because I, at the present moment, I am connecting with a great opportunity for me by the because I think you are better than me in education, and I think you also play a role of like a teacher of the teaching of student through the YouTube. So it's very, very fantastic for me to build up some of the uh, learn something new in my life. So it's very, very good, sir. So it's my turn, sir, to introduce about me, and after that, we will try to connect. So, sir, as you know, I am Sher Singh. I am a job holder. I work in a Tata Motor. At the present time, I am connecting from the Uttarakhand. Basically, I'm from the Haryana. And if I concept about my qualification, I have completely 10 plus 2 plus ITI. After that, I got a job. I live in my own house. I have two kids. Apart from, I have completely 1 year speaking course from the American Institute. If I discuss about my hobby, I like to play the volleyball and badminton, this type activity game for maintain of my health. And I like to teach my children and read some of the story books. Nowadays, I am so fascinated of try to build up my confidence level and learn something new, another unknown person through this app connecting, and it's my all about.
Okay, sir, that's great. Sir, where is American Institute situated?
Oh, at the Uttarakhand, at the present time, I live in Uttarakhand. So in my locality city, yeah, institute is going
Okay,
on. So that's why.
sir, from which app and which method you adopt for improving your English?
Which
Which method you adopt? Which technology you
oh,
follow for
technical.
improving your English?
Oh, only for I keep on trying to discuss by the connecting so, on my duty time, yeah, in my home by the connecting by face some of the other people who takes interest and who is knowledgeable as like our officer is also on our duty time. So that's why when I get free, feel free time, so I will go with them and try to arise some of the topic and try to gain the knowledge because several of the mistakes I try to make, but they will suggest me, sir, you are making this type mistake. So by the one and otherwise, if I manage the time on my duty time, yeah, as like at the present time I am at home, so I'm totally free. So I am connecting by the video call. Otherwise, through the audio call, I keep on trying to connect through the people. So that's why I improving.
Sir, you only use Skype app or any other?
Not sir, only for Skype. Otherwise, almost the time I want to remove my hesitation. I want to be a fearlessly, be a confidently. So that's why I try level my best as much as possible to connect some of the other people by to face to face. I want to be
Okay,
a
through
happy.
video call.
How can I overcome my hesitation? Nowadays, I have no any fear and no any type lack of confidence. But how keep on improving day by day as I am thinking in the my native language? So how can I speak in the same language in this language and speak out from my mouth? So that's why I want to improve my fluency.
Okay, sir. Sir, someone at the home, suppose that someone is a student, is a beginner, want to improve English spoken. Only at home, no one is practice with this guy. So, which way or which type of technology is beneficial for those students according to you? Please suggest some
Yeah,
point.
according, yeah, as you want to know, there is a person who want to improve their skill, who want to learn this language. There is no any way to go to the outside for meet the other people. So that's why, first of all, according my experience, that person increase their confidence from the inside and eagerly. So there are number of the whatever is going on in his life, so he can speak out in front of the mirror, in front recording in their mobile and speak loudly whatever. It doesn't matter how many mistakes he is making or not, it doesn't matter because nobody is perfect in the world. So that's why it is our intention. So
Yes, sir.
improving by the reading book, and nowadays mobile is playing a better role, and through the YouTube, through the some of the app is going on. So all the time we cannot connect through the app, but sometime we try level our best according to our manage the time. So try to discuss, try to connect with some of the other people. Otherwise, reading the book and whatever is happening in our life by the sitting because we are Indian. So first of all, everything we think in our native language. So how can I convert as like I am sitting, I am connecting with, so connect so convert by the sitting without any doing anything, only for sit a place. And as like I am sitting and some of the children are playing at the ground. So whatever you observing that time, all over the activity is going on in front of you. So try to convert in your native language. How many children are playing at the ground right now? There are something seven children are playing at the ground. What kind of game they are playing? They are playing the kabaddi game. So who is teaches them, who is playing a role of like a PTI. So like this, we have to frame the question in our mind, and after that convert. So like this, I do like this. That's why I am saying.
Okay, sir. Okay, great. You mean that adopt a habit in your home and in your locality. Whenever
Every day.
whenever you start speaking and try making sentence about each and everything in front of you. It's a
Yeah,
great
yeah.
way. But sir, I have a question. I have a question. In job field, any benefit with the help of English spoken? If anyone don't know how to speak spoken in Tata company, suppose that anyone um, doing job in Tata company with you don't know how to speak English, but anyone with you know how to speak English. Any benefit with the help of English
We,
spoken, or any miss opportunities with the help of those who don't know how to speak English.
because it's depend on us, because we want to get something new in our life. We want to be a frankly, and we want to get any type promotion, we want to get any type job, another job. So it's depend on you. Otherwise, there are number of the my friend circle, they don't take interest, they don't only they live their life freely mind, don't need to pay attention on anything. But it was my desire, my burning desire, according the situation.
Seriously.
That's why I took the step to learn. Otherwise, I keep on spending the time by the watching mobile, watching movies, yeah, doing some of the activity. But it was my desire. No, because time has already turned. So according the time, I have to improve of myself for better of my children. How can I make them my children? How can I guide a good guider of my children? So that's why it was my desire. So first of all, before sharing my all of the experience with my children, it was my priority First of all, I need to understand all over the subject. After that, I will teach them.
Great, sir.
So
Because
there
sir,
is,
sir
yes,
because
sir.
sir, in village, everyone not interested to learn English. Someone is interested and someone not aware to interested to learn English, how to speak English very well. Because in every sector now these days, I feel that I consider that English become a boon. English become a boon because because when anyone knows English, everyone take heavier. Everyone thought he is a talented, she is a talented. That's why English has become now these days very important. And in interview, especially in interview, Hindi is not allowed, English spoken is allowed. Please introduce yourself in English, otherwise you will be rejected. That's why English spoken, I think, become a important now these days.
Because sir, English language has become official language, as you know. So
Why, sir?
that's why.
Why, sir? I thought in India, why Hindi is not become an official language? Why English become an official language? Why we follow English?
Yeah. According to my point of view, because I'm not a English medium from the
No, no, no,
English
no,
medium
no,
school.
no.
Yeah.
We both only discussing the topics. We both only discussing the topics.
According our point of view, time has already changed. All over
Yes,
the
yes.
thing has already changed. Everyone, every schools, every books has already turned into the English language, because we are supporting of the English. We are not supporting of our native language, our governments, our society, our books. So that's why our children future has already depend on the social media, on the English language. So that's why we will have to change if you want to become your children future, your children bright. So you will have to change surely according the time. You will have to take the step.
Yes,
Otherwise,
sir, sure.
otherwise uh, otherwise our children will not get anything whatever they want to get in their life. So that's why
Okay, okay,
that's
sure.
why we have to change.
Yes, sir. But sir, many people thought Hindi is my mother language. Why we follow English? But our country follow English. Our officers follow English. Every government sector follow English. That's why at first every government sector, every government employee at least at first follow the Hindi. Then people follow the Hindi. Otherwise, everyone adopt English because you adopt English, you take examination in English, you take interview in English. That's why people follow English. That's why people learn how to speak English very
Because
well instead of
sir,
Hindi. Because everyone don't know how to speak Hindi very well. Even Hindi is a tough language. If you start write a letter, you stuck. I think a student stuck in between the writing the letters. Hindi is even a tough language, but no one is interested to learn Hindi because in Hindi, even interview is not taken in Hindi in somewhere. That's why I think English become a great language and English needs, and now these days, English is the need of English. And with the
sir,
help of this type of conversation, we both want to learn English.
yeah,
Yes, sir. Yes.
as like sir, we know about the all over the children. If you will discuss with in our native language, they perfect answer. They have perfect because our environment is our native language. We are
Yes,
not. We are
yes.
not.
Environment.
We are not able to create the English environment, but our thinking is high. Ki, I will provide everything for my children, but we are not able to create the environment. That's why we are having to face many of the difficulties.
Okay, okay. Sure. Environment matters.
And all over that depend on our governments. If our government supported a lot, ki don't need to think ki English is necessary in any type job, any type interview. You can, if you are feeling better in your native language, so you can show ki I am sir, I am feeling better, be a confident in my native language, and I am perfect to whatever you want to know. But it's depend on our officers, on our government. So that's why we have to take a action. Otherwise, in our time when we used to school, so that time there was no environment of the English language.
Yes, sure,
But
sir, sure. Absolutely
nowadays,
right.
nowadays we are having to take interest a lot for learning this English only for future of our children. We don't need to learn language, but if we think about our children's future, that's why we are taking this type of actions. According to my point, sir, I'm not a good leader. I'm not a good
Sir,
guide.
sir, your experience is good and your point is good. Sir, I want to know from you at first. In Uttarakhand, government school, any English spoken teacher will be joined there in school. Any vacancy for English spoken teacher?
No,
Because in
there is.
Bihar, because sir, in Bihar, time has been changed for all over India. Time has been changed for all over India. But in Bihar, no any school of government side, no government school have English spoken teacher. Government knows each and every point. English now become a great language. Without English spoken, students will miss the opportunity in future. But government not start any vacancy, not add any seat for English spoken teacher in government school.
Sir, if we discuss about the government schools, yeah, so there is no requirement of the English teacher. English is a necessary in the government schools. Government school is already in the same way. It's just a subject of the English language. Otherwise,
Why sir, in Japan, in America, in another
they are
country,
teaching the native language.
in another country, student after completing the 10th, 12th or degree able to do any job. But in especially in India, after completing 10th, 12th or degree, students searching the job, not even
Sir,
able to do the job. Some student have placement, but no all students have placement.
number of the
It's a,
students
it's a it's a it's a big reason, sir. Because
big
because
region.
after completing 10th or 12th, student don't even know how to
What
introduce
is the
myself.
target?
How to introduce myself? It's a big problem. So it's a
Yeah.
necessary for it's necessary in government sector too, for joining the spoken teacher, for joining such type of teacher who knows how to prepare the students for job. Because only getting degree it's not enough.
I have already faced this type problem, sir. And when
Oh,
I connect some of the, just a minute, sir.
yes,
When
yes.
I connect some of the other student,
Sure, go ahead. Go ahead, sir.
yeah, I have already faced number of the student, number of the degree. He has much degree as like he has a qualification of the MA BA. But after that, they are not able to stand in front of the someone and they are explaining about the. So that's
Yes,
why
sir. Yes, sir.
how they are educated. How can we? Only for we get the education only for number or percentage. We have no fully knowledge about our subject, about the bookage knowledge. Only for we go to the school for get the number and percentage. By the cheating, we keep on getting the mark only for by cheating, depend of the cheating, and we have no knowledge. Otherwise, we have no confidence, sir. How can we express? How can we face this type of difficulties?
Absolutely point out the right point. Absolutely.
Yes.
I agree
Sir,
with your point, sir.
I'd like to disturb you just a minute because my wife is calling me. So
Okay,
I'm
okay, sure,
saying
sure, sure.
in the next
Okay.
time we will keep on discussing. You wrote a good topic for me. Why we are not using our native language because we are
Yes, sir.
perfectly in our
Yes,
native
sir.
language, and why we think about the English language it is a better for the our native language. So that's why in the next time we will again connect through this topic and any type topic. So, sir, it's better, very, very good. You give me this opportunity to discuss with you, and we will improve much, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you. And this conversation is very lovely.
Very good. Thank you, sir.
Lots of thank you. Give me
Thank you,
a
sir.
precious